Hello everyone, I just wanted to film a quick wrap-up Punt 3 for November. I managed to read another 7 books, which means I have 6 more books to read by the end of the month, which is like 5 days. Can I do it? I hope so. I've unexpectedly gone places and had a social life for once, so I didn't get to reading as much as I wanted to, but I'm hoping I can finish out strong, hopefully. The first book I managed to finish was Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I listened to this on audio, and Sienna Drew was the narrator, and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. This is a dystopian, and in this world, love is like a disease, and there's an operation that they no longer feel at a certain age, around 18 or so. And the main character, there's like a love interest, then is figuring out family history and realizing that the society she lives in is wrong. And I can't wait to finish out the trilogy. Hopefully I'll finish it out by the end of the year. And I also read a nonfiction, The Lord is My Shepherd by Elizabeth George. And this is a book that explores Psalm 23. I liked this one. I gave it 3 stars. This is probably my least favorite of the books so far. It seemed a little bit repetitive, but there's always something to explore out of it, and I always feel closer to God by reading books of any kind that explore the scriptures more. If you haven't checked it out as an author and you like reading Christian religious authors, give it a chance, definitely. Then I read More Than Enough by Dave Ramsey, and this is the 10 Keys to Changing Your Financial Destiny. I'm giving this one 3 stars. It's middle of the road. I read other of his books, and I feel like those stuck with me more. This one seems to be repetitive, and I didn't really get too much out of it that I haven't gotten in his other books. So 3 stars, still recommend, but middle of the road. From there, I read The Devouring Grey, and I'm giving this one 4 stars. It did take me a little bit getting into it, and in this one, there's a town, and there's founders, and there's families, and like, there's the Devouring Grey, and there's a whole story, legend going on about that. It's hard to describe. It was hard for me to figure it out at first, but I really did enjoy it, and I can't wait to continue on in the series, so that's 4 stars. And then I finally got back to a KA talking book, and I read 10 Tiny Breaths. And in this one, Casey runs away with her sister, 15-year-old sister Livy, to Miami after the uncle tries to molest. Well, he does molest Livy, and Casey says enough. And they run off to Miami when they live in this apartment building. Her next door neighbor is Stormy, who is once in a strip club. And her other neighbor on the other side is Trent, and he's gorgeous. And Casey and Livy had a horrible past, especially Casey. And the story is about her learning to deal with that and move on and be happy in life. And there's so much more into the story. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. And then I also gave 4 stars to Dangerous Girls. And in this one, there's a group of friends that go to Aruba, and it's a week of partying and everything, and Anna, the main character, her best friend Elise, is found dead, murdered in the room. And there's a whole trial, and there's suspects. It's really good. It's interesting. I had a couple guesses, and I was right on one of them. I do highly recommend it. I don't want to say too much more without spoiling it. And the last book I got to was The Fringe Ones. And this one I read because of Money Saving Mom. And I really like this one. It's about making time for you in the fringe hours, like those few minutes or a half hour or time that you might be spending on social media or just sitting there. You could be doing something beneficial for yourself, like something that you're passionate about, or multitasking and being able to focus at the same time of other tasks, on both tasks at once without letting one slip. So there you have it. I read 7 books. A good reading week, since I gave the lowest was 3 stars and I gave a 5 star. I'm hoping the rest of the week finishes out strong. What are you reading? Thanks for watching and have a great day.